At the T-minus 3-minute mark, tape recorders on board the spacecraft were turned on. These recorders record both voice and data.
This is WOMM LP operating out of Burlington for 105.9 The Radiator. Good evening, it's The Rocket Shop. I'm your host, Tom Proctor. And with me tonight, once again, Danny in the Parts. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back into the studio. It's been 6 months, a year, 2 years. How long's it been?
Oh, man.
Too long. Good answer.
Yeah, too long. But glad we're back.
Yeah, glad you managed to come in this evening. We like kicking it off with a song, so what have you got?
This song is called Wasted. It's off a new record. One, two, three, four. Looking back, I never had a friend here that's fair. I wanted you to be here. 17, imagine all the good times we'd say. I just want anything at all. Cursed us each moment in the snow. All the memories faded like my jeans. At the top, dear, cool as snow. So pack up all your stuff now, 'cause all you'll be never gonna be you and me. And I just want anything at all. As each moment in the snow, all the memories faded like my jeans.
All right, Danny in the parts there with Wasted. All right, well, I see a little bit of a new lineup with you guys. Do you want to go around and introduce yourselves? We'll start with you, Danny.
I'm Danny.
Thank you.
Yes.
Got Luke.
Luke on the bass.
I'm Andriana on the tambourine and key vocals.
I'm Britt on vocals.
Yeah. On the Vox.
On the Vox.
Matthew Jaden.
That's
Back
Matthew.
here.
And Matthew on drums. Well, welcome. When did the new lineup happen? So as far as I can tell, it's just Danny and Luke. Adriana, I know that I've talked to you solo, but I don't know if I've seen you in this band so far. So when did this kind of all come about?
Well, it's probably a couple years ago now. I'd say at least 2 for us, right?
Yeah.
And me.
Yeah, us.
Yeah.
Yep, probably was the 2021 maybe. So they started creeping into the lineup here, and I said, well, that's fine. We need somebody smiling around here, making me look good. So,
And has this new lineup produced new songs, a new direction? What's this new lineup created so far?
I'd like to say, I know you guys have things to say, but I'd like to say that we have fun in this band, this particular band right here. We're playing Bolton Valley Saturday, and you're going to have fun if you come. That's all I'm saying. And these guys are really talented. They each have their own bands, so they bring all that to the parts, and I just kind of let it in, And since everybody's been together doing that, it's evolved a lot into a lot of different directions through these songs, particularly this set that we play.
Okay, and you kind of alluded to a new record. So is this something everyone kind of has contributed to in this new record? Who's been writing, kind of putting these together?
I have been writing, and,
It's all Danny.
but these guys put it together for sure, and if not produce, direct as well to the final product of, our live sound. Definitely. And Luke is recording the record at Voltage Controlled Life A9
Across the
slash
hall.
Howard Street Hangout. So we're really pumped. It's close to being done, and if not done now, and unless you want to be on the record quick. And
Unless you've got
Spoken word.
yeah, maybe spoken word or any instrument where I can't mess up, which I'm not sure there's many of them.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Probably triangle.
I'd be a good maracas guy.
it's hard.
Have you felt that the band has changed course in this new record? Are you bringing something to the table that you haven't really done so far?
Yeah, definitely. Just, the songs kind of started, the way I usually start them, just in an acoustic kind of setting, and but the direction has changed definitely, and just being more open to the change is really, I think, what this record is about. Just kind of embracing all the different voices.
Were you previously not embracing the change? Was there a bit of a discordant atmosphere?
No, I just think I was kind of learning, what I do first, kind of, and then like where my limits are and what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, my lane, if you will. But now I feel like I've kind of know that place, and so I can let other people, I feel more comfortable. I don't know.
I guess then the follow-up question to that is, what do you consider your lane, and what's everyone else's lane?
Yeah, what is this lane?
Brum brum.
I don't know. I started as a drummer. I started playing music as a drummer and making tapes and singing and kind of acting and joking around, as a kid, comedy with my brother and just doing that. So that's how it all started, really. But before that, it was just really writing songs. And I guess they were more simple. I don't want to say the word country, but maybe they were more country, traditional. Early, yeah, just more kind of, simple. But now I feel like I'm branching out into strange new directions. Watch out. Space lasers.
Interesting. So I definitely consider you guys like a either folk rock or Americana.
Yeah.
Does this suggest you might be going like psychedelic, might be going hip hop?
Yeah, I think, there's definitely some of that and some, I don't know. There's a lot of influence on this record. There's a lot of people on this one. How many is there? 10? 12?
I think there's a guest musician on a different instrument on almost every.
Oh, I actually wrote down who's on the record. Do you want to hear?
So there's a guest musician on every instrument on the record. Oh, that's okay. So if you kind of
Almost every song, not every one of them.
Almost.
There's a few we keep
Yeah.
trio, and then there's a few.
Like, give us an example, Danny.
Yeah.
Like who?
You
we
sing,
got-
you sing on God.
Yep, I sing on
You were
God.
more of a guest at the time.
Adriana's
Now
featured.
you're more in band. Connor Young on trumpet. And
Wait, can they hear him?
not at all. No, I was going to repeat the things Luke was saying,
So Connor Young on trumpet.
Yep.
but you can do that. Actually, that's easier.
I clap.
Yep, we got Connor.
She
Britt
claps. She
a
sings
lot.
as
I'm
well.
like, go Britt.
She's got some backing
LFG.
vocals.
No,
Yeah, a little bit.
we
we got Captain Tony.
we got Captain Tony on the pedal
and,
steel.
Cosmic
Cowboy on the pedal steel. We got Connor Young on trumpet. We just said that. We got Luke Autry bass, Matt Jaden
I
drums
play a little guitar too.
and guitar.
Yeah.
We got Phil Cohen on
Oh yeah, not trumpet.
on the mouth trumpet.
Very important. Oh, that's good.
Matt on all trumpets, mouth trumpets.
Yeah, you'd think so, but you got to see Phil do it.
It has a trumpet without the trumpet.
Oh, okay, I
Makes
see.
mouth noises. It's great. We put him on.
I was about to say acoustic trumpet, and then I realized my mistake.
Sean Hood and Jenna.
Sean Hood, Jenna Zolan, yeah.
Yep.
That's right. There's some Easter Mountain Time on there.
How did you go about picking who was going to play? Was it whoever wandered into the studio that day? Did you have a short list? Did you have lots of
Yeah. it's
lots of
pretty-
tense conversations with people when they said they couldn't play?
Yeah. No, it's definitely people I've been cultivating the whole lifestyle with, the past couple of years. Playing shows together and writing and stuff.
Yeah, this is kind of a bit of a super Burlington supergroup at this point in that so many different Burlington musicians have kind of come in and come out or cameoed or been featured. It's kind of Burlington's Frankenstein band.
I like that. I'll take it.
Uh, how does that come about? Not every band has that kind of dynamic where people can kind of just come in and out in that manner. What is it about Danny and the Parts that makes it kind of attractive for Burlington musicians to want to come and play?
Well, we like to have fun, as Brett Hughes said the other day on stage with us. What did he say? We got to play with Brett Hughes the other day, and he said, well, there's no fun here. We're having no fun up here. And I guess that means he was having fun.
Oh, good.
But yeah, it's been, honestly, it's just been me trying to really just embrace, kind of the whole community and not, putting myself out there to try to embrace everybody and their ideas and letting it come in and trying to just have fun with that and writing for that kind of to happen. And I've just found a lot of success where, with friendships and work, and that seems to be kind of the model that works best for me. It might not be for somebody else who doesn't want to play 3 shows a week or something. One's on like the top of the ski hill and the other one's at, a dive bar in Brattleboro or something. But, for these people, they love it. No, it's true. We do. But, that's not saying we wouldn't do other gigs too. We would. But, we tend to do a lot of gigs. It's hard to say no sometimes.
Yeah, you seem to be playing all the time. There's always a Danny in the Parts gig going on somewhere around Burlington, but if not around Burlington, around the state. Do you feel like you've got a Vermont following at this point? Do people recognize you down in Brattleboro and Stowe and Hartford?
I mean, not like anything really. Just, I mean, when I do notice, like when I'll play a show, that there has been a couple, certain people that are maybe old friends or kind of trying to help me out. So there's been more help lately. That's good. Could use that. But yeah, we had like a good couple crowds down south this holiday. So starting to see some more familiar faces at places. And there's a song. There it is. But yeah, it feels good. It's a lot of work, but once you get a momentum going, you try to keep it going. I think. So yeah, it's been just the New England run. Haven't really passed that, but
It's time yet.
hopefully soon.
Well, we'd like to hear another song. So what have you got for us?
This one's called Buddy. It's about my cat. Why is that sad?
Is he?
Yeah,
Is she?
the cat's dead. Has passed.
Oh, you set us up. I set myself up. All right, here we go. Ready?
Can't hear you.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll take away the pain, make it feel like the first time you open up your wings. 'Cause Lord, I know I'll hear you sing. You were a victim and a king. I love you forever. By the time you hear me ring, I'll be sending the message you really win. 'Cause we can always just begin again. Make it feel like forever, forever, forever. 'Cause maybe we can go downtown for a walk and coffee, sit and talk. Everything sucks. Baby, everything is out of control. It's long so overdue. What's the point of going back? Yeah. Can always love each other. Sister and brother. Our love is so exciting. 'Cause there's no reason left to fight. Go downtown for a walk, coffee, sit and talk. Everything sucks. Painted black. Hey, I got your back. 'Cause baby,
Buddy there by Danny and the Parts. So, although you are a fun band, that song sounded like it was quite sad.
I had a blast.
We have fun being sad. Maybe that's
You have
what I
fun
meant to
being
say.
sad. Do you often write songs that make you feel sad? Is it kind of like your armor, like an armadillo or something?
Kind of. Yeah, I do like to write sad songs.
Yeah.
A lot of my writing goes into this kind of like romantic version of, as my daughter says, you think you're such a main character. You know? It's
a very Gen Z thing to say.
And then I was like, oh, wait. So yeah, it's kind of like this, like, I don't know if it's me or if it's like just too many like fantasy 80s movies growing up. I don't know what happened, but I'm really hooked on like that kind of dynamic of a song right now.
Are you imagining yourself in the rain, kind of
Yeah,
boombox
it's
above
never-
your
it
head
wasn't
while you're
always like
playing
this,
this?
but yeah.
Yeah. Is that how some of your music has progressed as you kind of come out the more country scene and more into the Americana and the folk rock? Has it become sadder, but louder?
It has become a little bit sadder and louder as of late. Yes. But there is a lot of other stuff in the works too that is also kind of, you know, got that kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say older Danny and the Parts style, but there's something still there that's within the record, even, if not the new records and EPs that we're putting out too.
So this new record, has it got a name yet?
I believe we're going with Mona Lisa's Eyes Are Blue.
Are Mona Lisa's eyes blue? Just out of curiosity.
I don't think so, no.
Um,
It could be.
What's with the title? Why Mona Lisa's eyes are blue?
Well, good. We've been talking about this topic for many weeks now, maybe years even. In my studio, there's this Da Vinci book. It's really cool. It's from like art school back in the day, and you know, it's got the Mona Lisa on the cover. And so I wrote this song called "Mona Lisa's Eyes Are Blue." While staring at this book, because I have it on, it's kind of like a joke now that she's like, oh, she's at, you know, practice with us, so we have her on a music stand, and so it's becoming this kind of person that she's not really a person in the room, but she's becoming this person, and don't laugh, it could be you, and so yeah, so then there was this kind of story that Da Vinci is actually the Mona Lisa, like that's his face.
Right.
And so I was thinking about that one day, sitting there just looking at the book, and I wrote this next song called Mona Lisa's Eyes Are Blue. I guess maybe thinking like, what if I became the Mona Lisa? You know, like, I don't know, like it was a reflection because I have blue eyes, so I was kind of like, it really wasn't supposed to be a song. It was, you know, if you listen to the first recording of it, it's probably nothing. It's like Mona Lisa's eyes. They're blue. They're green. They're 1, 2, 3. You know, like I was just kind of doing.
Just kind of
this thing.
riffing.
Yeah, and then I was like, well, I kind of like that. Mona Lisa's eyes are blue. It doesn't make sense, but who cares? Yeah.
And now it's the title track of the new album.
I believe so.
That's great, and it sounds like you're close to completion. I mean, might have a few more things to record, but otherwise close. Say again, Luke.
Just mixing and then.
We can't hear you, Luke, on the podcast if you're not.
We're done tracking. We're done mixing, pretty much. We're pretty much done. Yeah, it's ready.
That's great. And so I know you had an EP out in October. Was this kind of the precursor to it? There's some tracks on the EP that are now going to be on the album.
The last EP was just a separate project. Yeah, I did with Cosmic the Cowboy
Yeah.
at Photo Records, which is his studio space where he records records. And yeah, we collaborated on that, 5 songs, which was really kind of just separate, kind of more about us playing together and our kind of similarities, maybe.
Why now for the album? Was it just you kind of had enough songs to put in there, or was there another kind of impetus around this?
Well, it's been a lot. It's probably the biggest one I've done so far. So that probably had a lot to do with it, and there was a lot of work that we had to put into it, especially Lukey over here, and so that was part of it. But the other part of it was just kind of being, I don't know. You kind of have to move on in a way, which is hard for an artist sometimes. It's like throwing out your old flannel because there's all the holes in it. Like, oh man, love you. Good luck. I don't know.
Has there been any tracks that you usually play live that you're kind of starting to take out of the repertoire?
There's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple that are just bigger songs, like Song Daddy or Church, and there's just different ones that we did in the studio that were it's kind of like a studio song, kind of, So some of those, but we still have fun playing them.
Yeah.
Even though they might sound a little odd. But yeah, this record is definitely pushing the boundaries on being secure for me. It's like, having fun and letting it go. And it's also sad, but it's also very free.
Is there a date set for when this is going to come out?
I think we've set a date yet. No.
Okay. Is there a month?
Luke, is there a month?
There's 12 of them.
There's 12 months. I would say very soon. I would say, we're onto the photo process, which is super fun also for us. And then we do that because Luke's a great photographer and Matt likes to take pictures of himself. So
Is it just going to be a picture of Matt then?
it could be.
With blue eyes?
Honestly.
Well, we're excited to hear the new album when it comes out. Has there been any plans to kind of, tour it around New England? I mean, you go to most places, you play most places in Vermont right now, but are you going to expand a little bit for this album release?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to. I've been talking to people lately, kind of branching out a little bit. I got 2 young daughters at home, so I'm a little bit tied there, so to speak. But, I've been known to send it for a week or 2, here and there.
Send it.
But yeah, there we go. Let's go. But I don't want to name names, but I do hope to be playing, Boston, New York, a little bit.
Daniel.
That'll be pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Take it with you.
Well, we would love to hear another song. So what have you got?
All right.
Oh, actually, I know what you got.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa's Eyes Are
Mona
Blue.
Lisa's Eyes Are Blue.
All right.
What happened? Sure, why not? Mona Lisa's eyes are blue. Is that still that up? Ordering over you. Mona Lisa's eyes are green. She's the only one I love. She's the only one for me. Much better.
releases Eyes Are Blue / Creep / one other song I couldn't quite figure out by Danny the Parts. Was there a third song in there?
Who?
There was definitely Creep, obviously. That one was obvious. I feel like there was another song in there as well. Oh, huh.
Same one.
Okay.
Sounds like another one.
It does sound like another one.
Mona
May-
Sandwich.
Yeah. That was interesting. That was cool. Is that on the record? Are you allowed?
It's on the record.
With the
No,
creep
it's not.
part? Okay.
Oh, Creep? No, Creep,
Oh.
no.
Oh, okay.
Tom hasn't got back. Tom York has.
Yeah. Very jealous of his music. Well, so you recently played in Stowe. And I was wondering, as a band that does play so kind of the length and breadth of the state, what is the kind of difference to playing a crowd in, say, Stowe than, say, playing in Burlington? Or anywhere else for that matter? Is there a distinct difference?
Yes. It's the Grateful Dead. No, I'm kidding. Kind of. Not really. Stowe people, there's they're all going to come get me now. Watch out. I feel like there's a lot of, skiers. So they want to hear, I hate to be kind of cliche, but they kind of want to hear the covers. They just want to kind of party and hang, après-ski and, the Grateful Dead. And, but that being said, there could be 1,000 people at Alfie's Wild Ride all of a sudden because, I don't know,
The lift's closed.
the Wu-Tang Clan's playing there the next day.
Yeah.
Which is literally true. So,
That has happened before, I've
Yeah.
heard.
yeah.
Is there a city in Vermont or a town in Vermont that has a distinct audience, a particular audience that stuck out to you outside of Burlington?
Having played there?
Yeah, having played there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, if in Vermont, it would definitely be the Mad River Valley. That's for sure. Bristol,
I was gonna say
Lincoln,
that.
it's there's it doesn't seem like Burlington. It's like another world up there. It's a different vibe. It's almost like Burlington in the 90s,
Huh,
you know?
interesting.
It's
a lot more
it's like a
magic
solstice
mushrooms.
party or
and-
something. yeah, like a mix between the 1890s and the 90s. Yeah.
But don't worry about it.
But they really they like to gas it up out there. They really want you to rip it and grip it. You know what I mean?
They're just having a good time.
Yeah, they want you to really go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll yell at you. They'll get up on stage. They'll grab the mic and
Imagine like the Blues Brothers where they play to a crowd and start throwing bottles at them and there's like a metal cage in front and Roadhouse, that's the one, yeah.
sounds like the old punk Connecticut shows from the early 90s.
Do you relish going to kind of outside the Chittenden County bubble to play?
I do. I love it, and I want to do it more. I used to. I went to school in Boston and grew up in Connecticut, so it's good to get back there. And yeah, it's definitely feels different down there musically, depending on where you go. But Vermont has its hands in a lot of different places too down there. Like I know that a lot of people play Arch Street Tavern in Hartford, so there's kind of like a little inlet there, Stone Church. So there's a lot of friends I see playing different shows around down south, and that's cool.
You're probably the best person to ask this. Who are we sleeping on right now? What bands are playing in Vermont that we just don't hear about because they're not in Burlington really?
I mean, a cool band we just played with out of Boston, I believe, is Coral Moons. Remember that? You guys there for that? Was this the band?
Yeah.
Coral Moons. They were kind of cool. They got to play. They got to play Boston Calling too. So they're kind of like, somewhat I've been watching a little bit. I don't know. I kind of follow everyone, so it's hard for me to I kind of have ADD. I'm looking around at everything, But that being said, I do pay a lot of attention to the people in Burlington. I'm just
Well, who are we sleeping on in Burlington? Who's a band that we should be getting Bob to call up and get in?
I mean, everybody's going to agree with me, and everyone knows this already, but I really love the Rocking Worms. I don't know if they've been in here.
The Rocking Worms. I don't think
You
we've
gotta
had.
get 'em in.
Abby, have you interviewed the Rocking Worms?
Abby's the one who's taking over the world.
Oh, well, Abby.
Abby has
Get get them in, I guess. The Rocking Worms. What makes them good?
She'll make a note.
A lot of fun things. You know, we played a little the other day. It was like a birthday party, and you know, Carney and all those people that are in there. They're younger. They're no, that group of friends. They're younger. They're like 25, and they got a good thing going. They all play in each other's bands, kind of like we do. And I'm just a big fan of theirs. They keep it real loose. They're really funky, but they're totally original.
All right.
And so you'd love it.
Well, we'll try and get them in at some point. And before I let you play your last song, you were always gigging, but what's your next, let's say, 3 gigs? Let's keep it at 3.
We got Bolton Saturday. Come up to Bolton Valley.
Yep.
Go skiing.
Yep.
That's a fun venue as well. They're not snobbish like Stowe people.
No, but they
It feels like a snow day.
Yeah.
it's,
Every single time.
Yeah, it's
The floors are sticky and there's kids running around everywhere,
That's
and
right. I love Bolton. It's
Everyone's
like our favorite
drunk.
place to play.
yeah.
Definitely. And then we got let's see, what do we got after that? Man, now I'm drawing a blank. I do have some. Oh yeah, I do. I've been doing like a 1-month thing at Stone's Throw in Waterbury. They have a really nice place there. That's more of like the solo songwriter sets. I know a lot of those guys. A lot of people are playing there as well. Matt Hagen and stuff, and that's down Stone's Throw Pizza. That's really cool. You guys got to go if you haven't been there. It's a really beautiful bar, and
The Richmond location is really nice too.
right next to the Phoenix too, right?
Oh, in Waterbury, yes.
Yeah, it's really cool scene. So go to Waterbury.
But
Check
also
that out.
Richmond.
But also Richmond.
Right, also Richmond.
Just
Right,
saying, just
right,
saying.
of course. Yep, we got that. We got man, now I'm drawing a blank for everything. We do have another Lincoln show up in used to be Hatch 31 up there. Now it's the South Mountain Tavern.
Oh, so
Yay.
good.
That's a fun time. There's a
Rip it
couple
and
on the
grip it.
burner that are I'm not supposed to say. I want to say, but I guess I can't say.
I mean, you could just say them.
Ooh.
Okay, why not? I'm hoping to do. I don't know if I told you guys yet. I'm hoping to do a 4. I guess not. I'm hoping to do a 420 show at Foam with she might be Wild League, but I think it's gonna be like a Waylon Willie and the Boys tribute thing.
All right.
420. So we're looking forward to that. I think it's gonna happen.
Everyone be nice and toasty for that one.
We'll see.
It's legal now. It's okay. We're allowed. Yeah. Well, it sounds like you got a lot of good gigs coming up.
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember any. Right
It's
now.
quite all right. We'll do the 421 at
They're online.
Foam at the very least,
Yeah.
as it's in Burlington. And we don't venture out to this city.
No. We didn't pass the whale tails.
No.
Just follow him on Danny and the Parts.
And that's Danny and the Parts.
Let's go.
And then why?
Yeah. So I'm guessing if anyone wants to listen to you, I know you're on Spotify, you're on Instagram. You're on Spotify and Instagram, as far as I can tell,
Yep, Bandcamp, all that.
and Bandcamp and all that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for coming in tonight. I really appreciate it. Be sure to come in again sometime soon. After your new album's out, what song have you got to play us out with?
We're gonna play out with a song called God. Seems you're nothing without. Just in the rhythm is all I see. You once and then I won't. Seems you're watching over me. floats by like a whippoorwill.
What the hell is a whippoorwill?
I feel no pain, just another bad migraine. 'Cause she don't love you anymore. I feel no shame, burden. She don't love you anymore. Well, I toss and turn in my bed asleep.
Hope these angels they do keep.
There's a rounded freight beneath my feet.
I lied to you, you lied to me.
Well, I try to smile to wave those years.
Knowing more is knowing fear.
Torture ground beneath my feet.
Trust in the rhythm is all I see.
I feel no pain, just a little bad migraine.
Alright.
'Cause God don't love you anymore. I feel no shame, no I'm out to get. She don't love you anymore. She don't love you anymore. She don't love you anymore.
All right, Danny the Part playing us out. Danny the Part's playing us out there with God. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Congratulations
Oh, thank you very much.
on your marriage.
Thank you.
She's right over there.
She's right there. She's right next to me. Well, tune in 2 weeks when we've got Jason Baker coming in. So that is January. I had that in front of me a second ago. That is January 24th, day after my birthday. But for now, that is all we've got time for. This has been WOMM LP operating out of Burlington, Vermont, 105.9 The Radiator. It's been The Rocket Shop. I've been your host, Tom Proctor, and good night.